There we go, Dire Straits, Walk of Life. What a way to start the show tonight. Good evening if you've just joined us. Welcome along to the Torbay Hour pre-show here on Riviera FM. Just like to say thank you to Dave Evitts for the last 2 hours here on Riviera FM. It's me, Gareth Wynn. Tonight I'm joined as normal by Simon Day.
Good evening.
And of course Dan as well. He's joined us this evening.
Good evening.
And Tim, who's our guest this evening.
Good evening.
And Tim, where have you come in from today? What's your business?
Our business is Five Way Apartments.
Yeah.
We're based in Paignton on Esplanade Road.
Okay.
And we're delighted to be here and looking forward to our first radio show.
Right, we're going to be catching up with Tim a bit later on, finding out all about what he does and his successful other careers too.
Yeah, thank you.
Don't forget, if you want to get in contact with the show tonight, all you need to do is get onto Twitter, use the hashtag Torbay Hour. We'll pick it up here in the studio and we'll take your song requests, your business news or any shout outs you want. Alternatively, just drop me an email. studio@riviera.fm is the address tonight. Moving on then with the sounds of the Doobie Brothers tonight. Long Train Running. There we go, Doobie Brothers, Long Train Running tonight here on Riviera FM. So Simon, what's happening out there on Twitter at the moment?
I've actually just put a tweet out because I'm really struggling with TweetDeck and I'm just wondering if anyone else is using it and are they having any problems with it. So as far as I'm aware, Davey Brown I know is on. Good evening to you. Chris Bryant, he put out a tweet saying that we're live. Thank you very much for that. Very good evening to you. I think Andrew's around as well. I think that's it for the moment.
I was going to say my tweet deck is going a little bit slow.
Yeah, mine is too. We've also got Paul and my mum. They're listening. Very good evening to you too.
God, I can't believe you're still saying hello to your mum on the radio.
I know.
How long's it been now?
Oh, not long enough.
Have you got many events for us later on tonight?
I have. I've got loads of events.
Talking of events, great one coming up this weekend. You thought I was going to mention the World Cup then, didn't you?
I was hoping you wouldn't.
Well, it is the World Cup final on Sunday, but a better event on Sunday is the Pedal Car Grand Prix.
I know, I should be mentioning that
down
later.
on Torbay Meadows, RivieraFM will be down there too.
40th year.
Yeah, if you are around, come along, say hello. Nice to meet some people, actually. Some live music, the race, of course. Lots of cake from Rotary. Some local beers, lots of other bits and pieces, lots to do. And hopefully some glorious weather too. Sounds like a great afternoon, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Yes, so don't forget anything you want us to give a shout out for you tonight. All you need to do is get in contact with us either on #Torbay Hour or just drop us an email, studio@riviera.fm. Taking you back to the 90s then. Sound of the beautiful South. It's A Little Time.
I need a little time to think it over. I need a little space just on my own. I need a little time to find my freedom. I need a little.
Funny how quick the milk turns sour, isn't it? Isn't it? Your face has been looking like that for hours, hasn't it? Hasn't it? Promises, promises turn to dust. Wedding bells just turn to rust. Trust into mistrust.
I need a little room to find myself. I need a little space to work it out. I need a little room all alone. I need a little
room for your big head, don't you? Don't you? You need a little space for 1,000 beds, won't you? Won't you? Lips that promise, feel the worst. Tongue so sharp, the bubble bursts. Just into unjust.
check what's wrong. I've had a little time, I still love you. I've had a little.
You had a little time and you had a little fun, didn't ya? Didn't ya? Well, you had yours, do you think I had none? Do ya? Do ya? The freedom that you wanted back is yours for good. I hope you're glad. Sad into unsad. I had a little time to think it over. Had a little room to work it out. I found a little courage to call it off. I've had a little time. I've had a little time. I've had a little time. I've had a little time.
This is Riviera FM.
tell me she's gone. As if I didn't know that, as if I didn't know my own bed. As if I'd never noticed the way she brushed her hair from her forehead. And she said, losing love is like a window in your heart. Everybody sees you're blown apart. Everybody sees the wind blow. I'm going to Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee. I'm going to Graceland. Poor boys and pilgrims with families, and we are going to Graceland. Am I traveling with bags or ghosts and empty sockets? I'm looking at ghosts and empties. But I have reason to believe we all will be received in Graceland. There is a girl in New York City who calls herself a human trampoline. Sometimes when I'm falling, flying, or tumbling in turmoil, I say, whoa, so this is what she means. She means we're bouncing into Graceland. And I see losing love is like a window in your heart. Well, everybody sees you're blown apart. Everybody feels the wind blow. Ooh, in Graceland, in Graceland, I'm going to Graceland. For reasons I cannot explain, there's some part of me wants to see Graceland. And I may be obliged to defend every love, every ending, or maybe there's no obligations now. Maybe I have a reason to believe we all will be received in Graceland.
There we go, sounds like Paul Simon and Graceland tonight here on Riviera FM. Good evening to all of you out there on Twitter tonight who are listening into the show. We are trying to reply back to you, but Twitter is causing a few issues this evening. So I presume everybody else is having issues just like us at the moment, aren't they, Simon?
I believe so. I've seen a couple of tweets from other people saying the same thing. So on TweetDeck, it's the search results are not updating, but it seems everything else is.
Okay.
So anyway, I put a tweet out to TweetDeck. Hopefully I'll get a reply.
Might have to go back to standard old Twitter.
No.
How else are you going to get through the show?
That must never happen.
Sure.
It can't.
You never know. So who do we think's on at the moment then, on the feed?
Well, we're still trying to reply to people. So Davey Brown, I've just sent a tweet out from RivieraFM saying good evening. But even just Twitter, normally, there's about a 1 minute delay. So
okay.
I'm really not sure what's going on tonight. It's all very strange.
Is that because there's far too much hashtag it's coming home out there?
Oh, no, just don't go there.
Got to mention the football.
No, you don't.
You only have to mention it for a few weeks every 4 years for the World Cup.
Let's talk about the F1 instead. It's much more exciting.
F1 was great actually on Sunday.
It was fantastic.
Anybody else see the F1?
I don't watch it. I saw it, yes, great.
I can't justify paying the money just to watch the Formula 1.
It was on Channel 4.
Oh.
Well, you need a TV licence for the British Grand Prix.
Ooh.
Some of the others you need a subscription for. Apart from the highlights, but all good. Lewis Hamilton came in second after a disastrous start where he got taken out in the third corner. Fought back from the back of the grid all the way to second, so well done to Lewis Hamilton. Sebastian Vettel winning. And Kimi Räikkönen coming in third.
It was a very good race.
Yes. However, did you see on Saturday what happened at the end of qualifying?
I don't think I did, actually.
They showed a camera shot of who was actually watching the qualifying at the track.
Yeah.
And as the England match had just kicked off, how many people were watching that on the main stage?
I bet quite a few.
Put it this way, there was more people watching the football at Silverstone than there was the Grand Prix.
They were playing the football at Wimbledon
Yes.
whilst there was matches going on in technical. So that's always good.
Also, there's an interesting tweet I did see about Princess Hay in Exeter, where they've had a large screen put up for Wimbledon. And they actually showed a picture of the screen at the time where people were watching the football match. There was one person sat there watching Wimbledon.
But why wouldn't you put the football on? Many more people would probably want to watch the football.
I think it's more of an advertising thing for Wimbledon, the way it's all been set up. But you never know.
Apparently you could make it down any motorway or into any place in town. No problems. There was nobody there.
No, I saw a picture of Bluewater in Kent, the main major shopping centre, empty. Apparently over 30 million people watched the match on Saturday. Simon's just looking really bored now because I'm talking football.
I've just gone to sleep.
There is also been a local campaign launched with people trying to get a big screen put up in Torbay for Wednesday's match. But it looks like it is a little bit late to do it.
I was going to say, you're not giving yourself enough time really to
For a large public
get it
event.
in, are you?
But no, for future World Cups, it would be great. Large screen on Tor Abbey Meadows or something like that, or Paynton Green, somewhere in Brixham. Something to consider for the future. Anyway, should we get back to the radio show?
I think we better.
Have you had any more tweets come through?
I don't know. I'm still struggling.
Okay, I'll get back to the music then. Should we go back to 2014 or should we go all the way back to the 60s?
2014, please.
Good choice. Sounds of Coldplay, Sky Full of Stars, hit on Torbay Hour this evening.
You're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. 'Cause you're a sky full of stars.
say, but it's true. What loneliness can do. Since I've been away, I have loved you more each day, walking back to happiness. Oh, yeah, yeah. Said goodbye to loneliness. Oh, yeah, yeah. I never knew I'd miss you. Now I know what I must do. Walking back to happiness I shared with you. I'm making up for things I said. Oh, yeah, yeah. And mistakes to which they led. Oh, yeah, yeah. I shouldn't have gone away, so I'm coming back today. I'm walking back to happiness I threw away. Walking back to happiness with you. Said farewell to loneliness I knew. Laid aside foolish pride, learned the truth from tears I cried. Spread the news, I'm on my way. Oh, yeah, yeah. All my blues have blown away. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm bringing you love so true, 'cause that's what I owe to you. Walking back to happiness I shared with you. Walking back to happiness with you. I said farewell to loneliness I knew. Laid aside foolish pride, learned the truth from tears I cried. Spread the news, I'm on my way. Oh, yeah, yeah. All my blues have blown away. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm bringing you love so true, 'cause that's what I owe to you. Walking back to happiness I shared with you. Walking back to happiness again. Walking back to happiness again. Walking back to happiness.
There we go, Helen Shapiro, Walking Back to Happiness. Great, from the 60s, that one. So what's happening out there on Twitter, Simon? Have we got any tweets coming through?
This strange person from Five Ways Apartment has put out a tweet that I've retweeted by lots of different things, and
Would this be this guy called Tim that's sat next to you?
it could well be this guy called Tim who sat next to me. So if you're not following them, follow at Five Way Apartments.
Okay.
And Davey Brown, he's put in a request, and it's his birthday on Thursday the 12th. Happy birthday for that day, David.
Tell you what, shall I be really nice and play his request next?
Go on then, why not?
Yeah, we'll do that tonight. Apart from that, is it all on a bit on the slowdown still?
It has. David said the thrills of technology must be the hot weather affecting it. Yeah, gotta be.
All our other technology, our web stream and everything like that's perfectly fine. So
Yeah.
just Twitter.
Just TweetDeck.
I think this is a good time for you to possibly start looking back to Facebook.
No.
Considering you gave up Facebook, was it for New Year?
Yep, first of Jan. My New Year's resolution, leave Facebook.
Why? When you call yourself a social media expert as well?
Because there's a lot less drama and I can focus on other social media streams which I'm much more productive on.
Like Instagram?
I'm on Instagram, Flickr, I'm on Twitter.
There's a theme of photos going with this, isn't there?
There is, yeah. What's that other one that we signed up to?
Oh, Vero.
Vero, got that as well.
People don't know what Vero is. Vero is a new social network. Eventually, apparently, they're going to start charging for accounts, but if you're getting quick, you can get a free account now. However, I haven't seen much action from Vero recently. Might have signed up.
Actually, I'm also on LinkedIn, 500 pics.
YouTube?
No, not really. I need to look into that.
Really?
But yeah, I'm in lots of places. Don't need to be on Facebook.
Okay, no problem at all. Moving on tonight then. So coming up shortly, we've got a bit of Mungo Jerry, especially for David tonight out there on Twitter. I'm going to play some Rageford, possibly some Bronxky beat and some Jamiroquai, so stay tuned to Riviera FM.
Made in Torbay for Torbay. This is Riviera FM. Stay there. We'll be back in moments.
Here at Motorwise, we have over 30 years' experience in the motor trade, with MG Rover experience and specialists in vehicle braking systems. We also service, repair, arrange MOTs, and carry out computer diagnostics on all makes of vehicle. From clutches to cam belts, we give you 100% customer delight with a friendly, affordable approach. When your vehicle lets you down to your surprise, why not take it for repair to Motorwise? Call Nigel on Torquay 01803 211 311 or 07922 312 680. For a friendly service you will never forget.
Soul Cafe at 175 Union Street, Torquay. Your soulful experience with food and music. Look for our Facebook page, Soul Cafe Torquay, for the latest news and upcoming theme nights, combining traditional food with the soul music. Soul Cafe, the only soul cafe in the Southwest.
You don't have to miss your favorite programs. Now you can take us with you with the free Riviera FM app, available now for smartphones and tablets. More information on our website, www.riviera.fm.
Imagine what it's like to be a road worker on a motorway. Please drive carefully through roadworks.
This is the Torbay Hour pre-show with the team from Inspiring Joe, keeping social media simple on Riviera FM.
Live from Castle Circus in Torquay, your voice in the community. This is Riviera FM.
In the summertime, when the weather is hot, you can stretch right up and touch the sky. When the weather's fine, you got women on your mind. Have a drink, have a drive, go out and see what you can find. If a daddy's rich, take her out for a meal. If a daddy's poor, just do what you feel. Speed along the lane, you a turn or a turn of 25. When the sun goes down, you can make it good and live by. We're not great people, we're not dirty, we're not mean. We love everybody, but we do as we please. When the weather's fine, we go fishing or go sailing in the sea. We're always happy, life's we're living, yeah, that's our philosophy. Sing along with us, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, da-da-da-da-da, yeah, we're happy. Da-da-da, dee-da-da-dee-da-da-da-da. Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da, all right, all right, da-da-da-da. All right. When the wind is here, yeah, it's party time. Bring a bottle, wagon back, 'cause it'll soon be summertime. And we'll sing again. We go driving or maybe we'll settle down. If she's rich, if she's nice, bring your friends and we'll all go into town. In the summertime, when the weather is hot, you can stretch right up and touch the sky. When the weather's fine,
There we go, Mungo Jerry in the Summertime, as requested by David Brown out there on Twitter tonight. If you want to request, all you need to do, use the hashtag Torbay Hour. We'll pick that one up, play your requests out if we've got it tonight. How about that? So anyway, I'm going to say good evening to Tim tonight from 5 Way Apartments.
Good evening.
So Tim, what is 5 Way Apartments? What do you do and what's it all about?
Okay, so 5 Way Apartments came about just about a year ago, when 5 of us who studied together and learnt about investing in property came together, and we all have very different skill sets, and we pool our resources to be able to, in this case, we purchased a former hotel on Paynton Esplanade, and it's been converted into 7 apartments, and we've also got a 2-bedroom cottage just at the back of it, and we run that as holiday apartments.
Okay.
But also available not just for holiday makers, but also for business travellers as well.
So short-term lets?
Absolutely, yeah. Anything up to about 90 days I think we can cater for.
Okay. And so, have you had any occupancy so far, or is it just opening now? Or
yeah, we picked up the keys just before, with 3 weeks before Easter, and we had our first guests arrive on Good Friday.
Brilliant.
So we had about 6 weeks work to do in 3. We had the decorators in, local decorating firm in within an hour of us picking the keys up, which allowed us to be able to turn the apartments around really, really quickly and get them ready for our first guests. So we've been getting some great reviews, which is always good, and yeah, we're enjoying this hot summer, and I hope everybody else who comes down to the English Riviera is enjoying it too.
So TripAdvisor is probably the latest tool that I suppose is the most sensitive one for reviews and everything these days, isn't it, for this sort of accommodation?
Yes, yeah. We're just exploring TripAdvisor. We are on Booking.com and Airbnb, and a couple of other portals, and we're also happy to take bookings direct. And if you want the best rates, as long as Booking.com and Airbnb aren't listening in, come and talk to us direct. We're very happy to.
So all you need to do is have a look on Twitter, look up for 5 Way Apartments that way.
Yes.
And get in contact with Tim.
Yeah.
So occupancy, how's it looking for the summer?
It's looking really good. We've got, as I say, 7 apartments and a cottage. The cottage has only just become available, so that's got really good availability. If anybody knows anybody who'd like to come down, it's a 2-bedroom cottage, but can sleep up to 6 people. The apartments generally sleep between 2 and 4 people, and good, spacious, quiet.
Yeah, so they got
Simon actually came and saw the apartments last week, and I think you were quite impressed, Simon.
Very, very quiet, and the places like the TARDIS, it looks so small from the outside, but it just keeps going back and back and back. It's huge.
So are each of the apartments fully equipped? So what would people need to bring with them if they were coming down for a break?
Okay, so they are self-catering. We do provide a kind of starter pack of tea, coffee, sugar, and some water, but they are self-catering. We're so centrally located though that it's only a couple of minutes walk to the local supermarkets, or if you prefer to eat out, there's some great restaurants within a couple of minutes.
And you did show us a picture earlier of the view from the apartments.
It is
straight over the seafront. It's amazing.
Yeah, straight out over the bay, and I mean, obviously we're blessed down here with amazing views, and we're in kind of pole position to be able to look out over Paynton Green, out towards the harbour.
So now you've got this one up and running with 5 Way Apartments and the group of you. Are you looking at other properties to do this with?
Yes, absolutely. We're there's a team of 5 of us, and we work with investors. So we're not technically using our own money. So we've got if you like, a limitless supply of cash. If people, it's
a dream
I wish
scenario.
I wish it were limitless, but no, we've got a team of investors, and there's more people expressing an interest all the time because of the success that we're enjoying down in this part of the world. So.
Okay, brilliant. And you were mentioning your other career, which is a bit of coaching and teaching. What's that all about?
Yeah. Okay. So I coach and mentor people who are investing in property. I help them more with the mindset and also with the whole business of approaching private investors who are looking to get a better return on their investment, and that can be a real blocker for people, because in the UK we're not terribly good at talking about money or asking for it, and I've developed a system over the last 18 months or so that means that people don't really have to do either of those things, and can still attract that money in. And I get a lot of great reviews from that, and that came off the back of writing a book. Last year published a book on Amazon, became a #1 bestseller in the categories that it was launched into.
Brilliant.
And that gets me out to a wider audience as well.
Makes me think, what could I do in property in the future? It's inspiring, some of this stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
So don't forget, if you've got any questions for Tim tonight, just get in contact. Use the hashtag Torbay Hour on Twitter. Drop us an email on the studio@riviera.fm email address, or you can even drop us a text. 01803 50 60 70 is the text number tonight. Tim, thanks for coming in. We'll catch up with you again after 8 o'clock tonight, if that's okay.
Thanks very much indeed.
Brilliant.
Let's go.
Something a bit different for you tonight then. As requested, sounds of Roachford. This is Cuddly Toy. It's Riviera FM, Torbay Hour, as your soundtrack to a Monday night.
Spreading rumors all around. 'Cause my only job
There we go, sounds of Roachford, Cuddly Toy, tonight here on Torbay Hour. Simon's still a bit slow out there on Twitter, isn't it? Or is that just the Twitter issues?
I don't know. I would love to know if anyone else is experiencing any problems with Twitter tonight.
So we're just talking about chilies, weren't we? As in the chilies that you eat.
Oh,
you're a chili fan, I hear.
I am. Oh, my most favourite topic.
How hot can you handle a chili then?
I could probably go all the way. There's a burger place in Bristol where they do the hottest burger I think in the world. I'd love to go there and try it. You have to sign a disclaimer before you eat it.
You have to sign a disclaimer before you can eat their burger?
Yeah. So if anything happens to you, it's not their fault.
It's just madness.
Indemnities.
It sounds so good. It sounds so tempting.
I don't know if it's just me, but I wouldn't even attempt doing that. Why would you want to put yourself through so much pain just to eat a burger?
Because it's so good.
Is it just you can get a certificate at the end?
No, it's just, I love hot food. I love hot, spicy food.
You'd have to send out a warning, wouldn't you? I mean,
yeah, they do. Because they
exclusion zone around for the next 3 days.
They have like huge industrial gloves on when they make it because it can go through the skin. Like the chili is so hot. Sounds lovely.
That just sounds like everything I'd like to be away from.
Yeah.
Especially in this heat, you'd be sweating for eating the chili, not for the heat outside.
Have you ever got chili in your eyes before?
Yes.
No.
Once you've done that, you just want to stay as far away from chili again as you can. And what's your thoughts on mixing chili with other things too? Like chili and chocolate, some people go for.
Okay, so Dartmoor Chili Farm, who are on Twitter, good evening if you're listening tonight, they do that. And their chili chocolate is really, really good. It sounds like a very strange thing to have, but it works really well.
Just like to say that chocolate chili is available from other places as well.
Yeah.
Not just one of them.
I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really, really good.
But what else would you put chili with?
Oh, you can put chili with anything.
You're going to say ice cream next, aren't you?
Oh, now there's a thought. A chili ice lolly. A chili cream tea.
God.
To be fair, there is now an ice cream that you can get which has got a cider dark fruit flavour.
I've seen that, one of the national brands. Yeah. I also saw another ice cream flavour at the weekend in the supermarket, which is birthday cake flavour.
Yes.
Interesting.
As opposed to a different kind of cake?
Well, it's all the same sort of thing, but it's probably got that special birthday taste.
Yeah, and it's got smart chocolate things covered in,
Makes me want an ice cream now, doesn't it, talking all of this?
Well, in this weather.
Behind the hill.
Anyway.
Who's going to get them?
Should we get back to some music then? Chili related, of course. Red Hot Chili Peppers, this is By the Way here on Riviera FM.
Standing in line to see the show tonight, and there's a light on, heavy glow. By the way, I tried to say I'd be there, waiting for Danny the girl is singing songs to me beneath the marquee. Overload. Stick knife, car chop, con chop, boot cut. Skin that flick, she's such a little DJ. Get that quick, my street, but on the freeway. Turn that trick to make a little leeway. Beat that nick, but not the way that we play. Dog town, bloodbath, ribcage, soft tail. Standing in line to see the show tonight, and there's a light on, heavy glow. By the way, I tried to say I'd be there, waiting for. Blackjack, dope dick, pawn chop, quick pick. Kiss that dyke, I know you want the whole one. Not turn straight, but I'm about to blow one. Bite that mic, I know you never stole one. Girls that like the story, so I told one. Salford, mainline, cashback, hot top. Standing in line to see the show tonight, and there's a light on, heavy glow. By the way, I tried glow by the way I tried to say I'd be there, waiting for.
Red Hot Chili Peppers then, by the way. Are we now just researching chili, are we, in the studio here?
I was just looking for the restaurant that's meant to do the hottest.
With the Death by Chili burger.
Oh, it's called the Atomic Fallout Burger.
As I said, I am really tempted now to put on a chili eating contest just to enter Simon.
Oh, I am so up for that.
Do you know what the winning prize would be?
What's that?
Tickets to go and see the ABBA Experience.
Suddenly I've completely lost interest.
What about a coffee competition of some sort?
Coffee?
Chili coffee.
Oh, now there's an idea. I like the sound of that.
Business idea for you there.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, we're very near the actual main Torbay hour tonight. After 8 o'clock tonight, we're talking to Tim again all about his property investments and options there. We've got your event guide from Simon and all your other business news that you need to tweet us. Hashtag Torbay Hour. Okay, sounds like Pompeii from Bastille tonight. Song requests, any info you've got, studio@riviera.fm or hashtag Torbay Hour on Twitter this evening.
I was left to my own devices. Many days fell away with nothing to show, and the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Grey clouds roll over the hills, bringing darkness from above. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? We were caught up and lost in all of our vices. In your pose as the dust settled around us, and the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Great clouds roll over the hills, bringing darkness from above. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? Oh, where do we begin? The rubble or our sins? Oh, where do we begin? The rubble or our sins? And the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Great clouds roll over the hills, bringing darkness from us. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? Oh, how am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? If you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all?
Made in Torbay for Torbay. Torbay's only truly local radio station. Your voice in the community. This is Riviera FM News.
Boris Johnson has quit as Foreign Secretary, saying Theresa May's plan for Brexit would leave the UK a colony of the European Union. In a scathing resignation letter, he says under the Prime Minister's leadership, the UK's heading for a semi-Brexit. Last night, Brexit Secretary David Davis quit for the same reason. His successor, Dominic Raab, admits it's a challenge, but says he's going to rise to it.
The way I'm going to try and do that is by forging a team spirit amongst the parliamentary party, the government and also the country at large, and really focusing on the benefits and the opportunities of Brexit whilst being ready in case the negotiations do break down, which is not what we want, but we must be ready for.
The resignations have called the Prime Minister's authority into question, but Theresa May was apparently cheered and applauded as she arrived at a meeting of Conservatives in London this evening. In other news, the Home Secretary says the couple who were poisoned by a nerve agent in Wiltshire last weekend came into contact with it by touching it with their hands. Dawn Sturgis died last night in hospital. Her partner Charlie is still critically ill. All but 5 people have now been rescued from a flooded cave in Thailand. 4 more boys were pulled out of the complex today and taken to hospital after the first group of 4 was freed yesterday. In sport, it's been a busy day at Wimbledon with all the last 16 ties being played. Richard Newman is on centre court.
And we're not done yet, but some big names are through. Rafa Nadal's into the quarterfinals for the first time since 2011 after beating Jiri Vesely in 3 sets. He's yet to drop a set. Neither has Roger Federer, who easily won his match with Adrian Manarino. Serena Williams thrashed Russian qualifier Evgenia Rodina, and Novak Djokovic is just about to start his match.
And Prince Louis has been christened at St James's Palace. All of his grandparents were there, as well as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. The Prince now has 6 godparents. That's the latest. I'm Elizabeth Secker.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is Torbay Hour, tweeting and talking business all over Devon, here on Riviera FM.
You and I in a little toy shop, buy a bag of balloons with the money we've got, set them free at the break of dawn, till one by one they were gone. Back at base, box in the software, flash the message, something's
There we go, Nina's 99 Red Balloons. Starting off Torbay Hour tonight. Good evening, if you've just joined us, it's me, Gareth Wynn. I'm joined in the studio tonight by Mr. Simon Day, as usual.
Good evening.
And we've also got Dan in the studio tonight.
Good evening, everybody.
Dan's going to be joining us hopefully as a presenter here at RivieraFM shortly.
I hope so.
Doing a bit of production work and a few other bits and pieces.
I've got some ideas.
Enjoying yourself so far?
Very much so.
Brilliant. And also we've got Tim in the studio from 5 Way Apartments.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening. So we're going to be speaking to Tim in about 5 minutes' time, talking all about his business ventures, what he does in Torbay, and conservation as well, aren't we? Ocean conservation we're going to talk about as well tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Had a great day on Saturday with the Marine Conservation Society, and love to share some of the work that they're doing as well.
Brilliant. Hopefully Twitter is back up to speed now. It's looking like the problems are hopefully resolving themselves.
I hope so.
If you want to get in contact with the show, hashtag Torbay Hour, or just use the email studio@riviera.fm tonight. Taking you back to 1999 then. Sounds of Jamiroquai tonight. This is Canned Heat on Torbay Hour.
My faith and worship, but then my chance to get to heaven slam. I used to worry about the future, but then I threw my caution to the wind. I had no reason to be carefree, no, until I took a trip to the other side of town. You know I heard that boogie rhythm. Hey, I had no choice but to get down, 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 dance. Nothing left for me to do but dance. All these bad times I'm going through, just dance. Got candy in my ears tonight, baby. I feel the thunder, see the lightning. I know this anger is heaven sent, so I've got to hang out on my hang-ups. 'Cause on the boogie I feel so hell-bent. Hey, it's just an instant gut reaction that I get. I know I've never ever felt like this before. I don't know what to do, but then that's nothing new. Stuck between hell and high water, I need a cure to make it through. Hey, dance, nothing left for me to do but dance. All these bad times I'm going through, just dance. Hey, got candy in my ears tonight, baby. You know this boogie is my real God. So much candy in my ears, yeah. Gonna dance my blues away tonight. You know I'm gonna dance my blues away. You know this boogie is my real God. So much candy in my ears, yeah. Gonna dance my blues away tonight. Dance, nothing left for me to do but dance. All these bad times I'm going through, just dance. Got candy in my ears tonight, baby. Dance, all the nasty things that people say. Dance, but I'm gonna make it anyway. Dance, got candy in my ears tonight, baby. Got so much candy in my ears. Gonna dance my blues away tonight. You know this boogie.
Sounding great tonight. Sounds of Jamiroquai and Canned Heat. Torbay Hour for a Monday night. So Simon, what's happening on Twitter? Who do we need to say good evening to?
We need to say hello to David Brown. Good evening to you. Trevor Branton, he's on. Karen's Cakes Devon, they're on there tonight. The Palace Theatre Painter, very good evening to all of you. 10X Talkie, they're listening, good evening. Small Biz Accounts are on. Angels Ball are on. There's quite a few people on actually. Winkworth Torbay, very good evening to you. Chris Bryant, thank you, good evening to you. James Twigger, he's one of the people
Power behind the hour tonight.
Power behind the hour, and it was Kazzy Bags as well, I believe.
Okay.
And Christian Shooter, very good evening to you.
Brilliant. So what's the plan tonight? You're trying to get hashtag Torbay Hour to overtake hashtag It's Coming Home on the Twitter ranks.
Oh, that would be good.
Just imagine that.
That would be very good. Let's do it.
So, World Cup, England 3. You going to be watching the match on Wednesday, Simon?
I'm perming my hair that night.
What hair? So you're watching the match then?
No.
How about you, Dan? You going to be watching it?
Yes, I'll be watching it. I think I was told I was unpatriotic last time because I didn't watch it last Tuesday.
Did you watch it on Saturday?
I did. I watched it on Saturday. I didn't watch it on Tuesday. But
so you missed the penalty shootout last Tuesday?
No, I caught it. I was just out for a large portion of the match.
Okay.
I was back for penalties.
I'll let you off then.
That was the most exciting bit.
How about you, Tim? Are you going to be watching it?
Yes, I will be watching it on Wednesday evening, although I only caught the highlights on Saturday.
I'll let you off on that one then. But talking of campaigns and everything, current campaign out there is to get the Three Lions song back to number 1 in the chart this week. Official chart on Friday. So what they're asking people to do is to stream it as much as you can, buy yourself a copy on iTunes, get Badil, Skinner and the Lightning Seeds back to number 1 for the World Cup and Three Lions. Simon, you're shaking your head. Might just have to play it later just to see the reaction in the studio.
No.
Either that or some ABBA. If you do want to hear ABBA tonight, hashtag Torbay Hour, hashtag ABBA. We'll see how it goes in the studio, shall we?
Hashtag Gareth in the naughty corner.
Well, I'm sat next to it, so it's close enough. So if you get any song requests, hashtag Torbay Hour again. And straight after this, we'll be talking to Tim all about property investment. Sounds a Fatboy Slim tonight then. This is Praise You on Torbay Hour.
We've come a long, long way together, through the hard times and the good. I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I should.
like I should.
Fatboy Slim's Praise You hit on Riviera FM tonight. Just like to say good evening to Tim this evening.
Good evening.
Tim's in from 5 Way Apartments, based over in Paignton. So, Tim, what's 5 Way Apartments? What's it all about and what do you do?
Okay, so 5 Way Apartments is a company. There's 5 of us involved. We all have very specific roles within the company, and we look to buy properties using our knowledge and experience. And in the instance of our property down here, we run it as serviced accommodation, so holiday accommodation for people down here on holiday, and also for business travellers.
Brilliant.
And we work with private investors, so we haven't quite got a limitless fund, but we've got great ambitions to expand our portfolio in Paignton and in Torbay in general.
Brilliant. So how far can you see that going?
At the moment we're just finding our way, learning the ropes.
Is it one property at a time at the moment?
One property at a time. That one property, actually, we've got 7 apartments and a 2-bedroom cottage, so it's kind of a little bit like running 8 properties. And we're getting some great reviews, which is good, and the guests that we've had round are also raving about it. We had Simon in just last week, came and had a look, and Simon, you liked what you saw, I think.
I did. It was so quiet in there, unlike the seagulls outside here.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got to love the seagulls.
We do, but people still think that we put that in as a sound, don't they?
We don't.
No, I can vouch for the fact that these are genuine seagulls.
It's that seagull looking through the window at us, isn't it?
It is. It's that same one from last week.
It's that fish you had for supper.
So anyway, so bookings and things like that, you're available on things like Airbnb, Booking.com?
Yes, we're available on Airbnb, Booking.com, but we're also available to book direct. So if you want the best prices, you should probably come direct. You can find us on Twitter and on Facebook. Simon wouldn't know that because he's not on Facebook.
No.
As he just told us.
Just look up 5 Way Apartments. And
yeah, 5 Way Apartments, and you should be able to track us down. Our website should be live very soon. We've had we've made a real point of using local businesses, so we've got Frankman Media doing our website for that, and integrating all of the various different channels like Booking.com and Airbnb into one central hub. So
you can all manage it from one place.
So we can manage it from one place.
No double bookings, that sort of thing.
No double bookings.
Best
no.
thing to do.
But we with any system, you're bound to have some challenges, particularly in the early days. But no, we've had a really good experience so far, and so have pretty much all of our guests as well. So
brilliant. So what was your inspiration to getting into property? What made you think, I want to do this?
Okay, so my story goes back to 2011 when I ran the New York Marathon, and came back at the age of 50 thinking, if I could do that, what the heck else can I do? Educated myself. That's when I met the other 4 who were involved in 5 Way Apartments, and we kind of went away and did our own thing for a few years before realising that we would make a really, really good team working together, and came back and found this great property right on the beachfront in Paignton Sands.
You should have a look at the photos on Twitter from the view from the front window over the green. It's stunning, really.
If you want to wake up to the best view in Torbay, highly recommended. I mean, every view in Torbay, frankly, is fantastic. So I think that's one of the things. I mean, whilst we have got a great view, so is everybody else. But we're right on the beachfront there. It's about a 2-minute walk from the front door out, and you can be on the beach.
Brilliant.
So
property development's not just the only thing you do, is it?
It isn't. No. I coach and mentor people who are interested in investing in property themselves, and particularly with regards to mindset. So last year I wrote a book which became an Amazon bestseller called How to Attract Armchair Investors for Property, and that's available on Amazon in pretty much every format, including Audible. I just love helping people to achieve their true potential, and that's kind of runs through everything that I do.
Talking about helping people, you mentioned the Marine Conservation Society as well. Yeah, absolutely. I had a fantastic day this last Saturday with the Marine Conservation Society. They're on Twitter too, at MCS UK, and they're doing some great work. And my coaching business, we support them. We actively go out and help promote them. And we're looking to do the same with 5-Way Apartments as well, because they're really keen on keeping our beaches clean and keeping the oceans that make this planet what it is. And of course, we're blessed in Torbay with, as we mentioned, a fabulous view and the beaches there. And I know they're really highly rated, but needs a lot of effort and a lot of work to keep them in absolutely pristine condition. So, and the whole reduction of plastics and everything like that. Absolutely. And July is actually Go Plastic Free month that they're supporting, and we're looking to help them with that. We can all do just a little bit. I'm sure most people, if you take a look at the amount of plastic that we use, and particularly single-use plastic, I think we all acknowledge that plastic is very useful and it's very valuable if it's used correctly, and we're trying to move away from the disposable aspect of plastic packaging and whatever it might be. So brilliant. Well, Tim, thank you very much for coming in this evening. That's my pleasure. Anybody got any question for Tim? All they need to do is look up 5-Way Apartments on Twitter, drop Tim a tweet, he'll answer your questions there. So what I'm going to do is leave you with one of your requests tonight, Tim. Okay. Just for you, topical with your property investment ideas. Bit of Blur tonight. Country House here on Torbay Hour. It's Riviera FM. It's your soundtrack to a Monday night.
City dweller, successful fella, thought to himself, oops, I've got a lot of money. Caught in a rat race, terminally. I'm a professional cynic, but my heart's not in it. I'm paying the price of living life at the limit. Caught up in the centuries, anxiety. Yes, it preys on him. Getting bad, time syndrome. Lives in a house, very big house in the country. Watching afternoon repeats and the food he eats in the country. He takes a manner of pills and miles up out of this bills in the country. Oh, it's like an animal farm, that's a rural charm in the country. Oh, he lives in a house, very big house in the country. He's got a bug in his chest, so he needs a lot of rest in the country. He doesn't drink, smoke, laugh, takes herbal baths in the country. Switch your comes in a harm on the animal farm in the country. La la la. I wanna be.
This is Riviera FM.
Here at Motorwise, we have over 30 years' experience in the motor trade, with MG Rover experience and specialists in vehicle braking systems. We also service, repair, arrange MOTs, and carry out computer diagnostics on all makes of vehicle. From clutches to cam belts, we give you 100% customer delight with a friendly, affordable approach. When your vehicle lets you down to your surprise, why not take it for repair to Motorwise? Call Nigel on Torquay 01803 211 311 or 07922 312 680. For a friendly service you will never forget.
Soul Cafe at 175 Union Street, Torquay. Your soulful experience with food and music. Look for our Facebook page, Soul Cafe Torquay, for the latest news and upcoming theme nights, combining traditional food with the soul music. Soul Cafe, the only soul cafe in the Southwest.
Your business name can be heard by all our listeners. Sound out your customers with our Riviera FM sponsorship program and link your business name throughout all of our radio programs. You can take hold of our unique Riviera FM sponsorship from just £25. For more information, visit www.riviera.fm or email sales@riviera.fm.
You probably think you're pretty good at multitasking behind the wheel. I mean, you have to multitask to drive. So what's wrong with checking your phone? The thing is, your brain simply for quick reply, affects your concentration, and makes you less able to react to hazards. If you use a mobile phone while driving, you're 4 times more likely to crash. Think. Put your phone away.
Your tweets, your business, your community. This is the Torbay Hour. Live from Castle Circus in Torquay. This is Riviera FM.
Homegrown alligator, see you later. Gotta hit the road, gotta hit the road. The sun ain't changed in the atmosphere, architecture unfamiliar. I could get used to this. Time flies by in the yellow and green. Stick around and you'll see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. We're south of the equator, navigator. Gotta hit the road, gotta hit the road. Deep sea diving round the clock, bikini bottoms, lager tops. I could get used to this. Time flies by in the yellow and green. Stick around and you'll see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling by in the yellow and green. Stick around and you'll see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone, a someone, a someone, a someone.
Sounds of George Ezra tonight, Shotgun, hit on Torbay Hour's radio show. So we're halfway through the main Torbay Hour already, Simon.
Where has the time gone?
It's flying. So what's happening out there on Twitter at the moment?
I would like to say a special hello to English Riviera Bid. It's their first time joining Torbay Hour, so very good evening to you. And David Morley, I don't think I've said good evening to you yet, so they're on. Bygones is on. Walter C. Parson, very good evening to you. And Chris Roots, hello to you too. We also need to say a hello to Jackie, Allen and Farah, who are listening.
Had a song request through from them as well, so I'll see if I've got time to fit it in towards the end of the show. See what we can do there.
Sounds good.
So what have we got coming up in the rest of the show then?
I've certainly got quite a few events to talk about, and we're going to keep interacting with Twitter.
Yeah, so anything you want us to give a shout out to, hashtag Torbay Hour, or just an email, studio@riviera.fm tonight. Taking you back a few years now then. Sound of the Cardigans. Do you remember this one, Simon?
I certainly do. What a good one.
Remember this, Dan?
I do indeed.
I love the video of this. Driving fast in cars. My favourite game here on RivieraFM, Torbay Hour tonight.
It's not a matter of you versus me. It's fine the way you want
happening in Torbay? Email us, studio@riviera.fm.
Well, it's quite a busy one for events this week. We have a summer season of Agatha Christie at the Theatre Paynton. There's another one on tomorrow at 7:30. This one's close to my heart. You can find out more about adopting. There's a drop-in session this Saturday, 10 o'clock at Paynton Library. The RNLI are having a Torbay coffee morning at the Churston Golf Club this Wednesday from 10 a.m. I had a tweet earlier in the week saying, could we help raise £5,000 to help start a new charity, Portium Pensions, which will help pay the vet bills for Devon, Dorset and Cornwall's retired police and fire dogs. Pinging that link out now. And finally, the one, and I know Gareth wants to talk about this as well, we have the Rotary Pedal Car Grand Prix. It's a 40th year. It's at Torbay Meadows in Torquay this Saturday. No, this Sunday. This Sunday.
God, get it right. Yes, RivieraFM are going to be there. We're going to be hosting the entertainment stage, some live music, various performances going on throughout the afternoon. Sit down, enjoy the cakes, enjoy the beer tent, enjoy the race, and enjoy the atmosphere and the weather. How about that?
Sounds good.
Also, one last event. Don't forget it's the World Cup final on Sunday. Also, Wednesday night, 7 o'clock, is the big match. I don't know, Simon. I don't know.
Your voice in the community. Email us, studio@riviera.fm.
Fleetwood Mac everywhere, Torbay Hour for your Monday night. About 15 minutes left for the show tonight.
So quick again.
Time's flying. What's actually going on out there on Twitter, Simon?
Well, I feel sorry for David Brown because he's just tweeted the hot weather's okay. It's the biting horseflies that he's not liking. He's had about 50 bites on Saturday while using hedge trimmers. Mental note: don't trim any of my hedges at the moment. Thanks, David.
I suppose I don't know what you could wear for protection from that, really.
No. Well, you could just get David to do it for you.
Yeah. That's what he's paid to do, isn't it?
Yeah. Come on, David. Round, trim my hedges. Cheers, bud. Thank you.
Brilliant. Anything else going on?
Ooh, let's have a look. Beth at Hillfolk. Very good evening. She said that she's launched a set of note cards. Five Ways Apartment, thanks us very much for this evening coming on. But if you're not following them, please follow them at 5 Way Apartments.
Just to put it out there, if you are interested in coming in on the show guest, just get in contact with Simon on Twitter using the hashtag Torbay Hour or at Simon Day UK, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Get in contact with Simon, we'll book you a slot, we'll come in, come and have a chat. Let us know what you're about. Also, if you're a business out there interested in advertising or sponsorship with Riviera FM, lots of exciting options coming up, especially with our launch on FM in the near future. Just drop us an email, sales@riviera.fm.
2, 3, 4.
Well, my heart knows it better than I know myself, so I'm gonna let it do all the talking. I came across a place in the middle of nowhere with a big black horse and a cherry tree. I felt a little bit on my back. I said, don't look back, just keep on walking. But the big black horse said, look this way. He said, hey, that day will you marry me? But I said, no, 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 no. I said, no, no, you're not the one for me. No, 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 no. I said, no, no, you're not the one for me. And my heart hit up in the early hours, so stopped it dead for a beat or two. But I cut some cord and I shouldn't have done it, and it won't forgive me after all these years. So I was in a place in the middle of nowhere with a big black horse and a cherry tree. Now I won't come back cause it's all so happy, and now I got a hole for the world to see. And it said no, 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 no. Said no, no, you're not the one for me. No, 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 no. Said no, no, you're not the one for me. You're not the one for me. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You're not the one for me. Big black rose and a cherry tree. I can't quite get it because my heart's aching me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Big black rose and a cherry tree. I can't quite get that because my heart was aching me.
Katie Tunstall, Black Horse on the Cherry Tree tonight. What are you bopping your head for over there, Simon?
Because that was an absolutely excellent tune and I couldn't help but bop.
Oh, I can get another one of those on next, don't worry.
That was really, really good. I want to say a special hello, please, to the Rotary Newton Abbot. They're on Twitter. They would like some more followers. So if you could please do your stuff and follow at Rotary NARC. Very good evening to you.
Good evening.
Christian Shooter has put out quite a few very nice images on the hashtag Torbay Hour feed on Twitter tonight. Very, very nice, Christian. Well done. Loving those.
Apart from that, all looking quite busy out there. Lots of people chatting amongst themselves on Torbay Hour, sharing business ideas, networking. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Perfect. Don't forget, just hashtag Torbay Hour is all you need to do tonight. Portugal the man tonight. Not long left of the show. Torbay Hour big as ever, looking good. Weather's still nice out there, isn't it?
It is, and the seagulls are quieting down finally.
So anyway, do you reckon I should drop a request?
I think you should.
Just because Jackie are so nice. Should we just slow it down for a minute?
Go on then.
Sounds of Christina Perri tonight. This is 1,000 Years hit on the Torbay Hour radio show.
Live from Castle Circuit in Torquay, your voice in the community. This is Riviera FM.
Heart beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave, how can I love when I'm afraid to fall, but watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away.
Christina Perry, 1,000 Years, especially for Jackie out there tonight, requesting that one on email.
Good evening, Jackie.
Just for you. Anyway, it is that time of the night where we need to say goodbye to you.
We do.
Thanks for all for listening this evening. I'd like to apologise for the Twitter issues that went on. Not our fault, but TweetDeck in the first hour, non-existent. But never mind, we persevered on, show went on, and Twitter recovered.
We got there.
Yeah. Thanks to Dan for coming out.
Thank you very much for having me.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Oh, I did.
And good luck to the England team for Wednesday night. So I'd just like to say hashtag it's coming home. Tipped for UK #1 this week, so I'll leave you with this one. Good night. See you next week.
Good night.
Bye.
I think it's bad news for the English game. We're not creative enough. We're not positive enough.
It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming home.
We'll go on getting back. Getting back. Getting back.
It's coming. Football's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming home. Everyone seems to know the score. They've seen it all before. They just know, they're so sure that England's gonna throw it away, gonna blow it away. But I know they can play, 'cause I remember 3 lines on the shirt. Jules Rimet still gleaming, 30 years of hurt never stop me dreaming.
So many jokes, so many sneers, but all those also years weigh you down through the years.
But I still see that tackle by four, and when Lineker scored, Bobby belting the ball, and Nobby dancing 3 lines on the shirt. Jules Rimet still gleaming, 30 years of hurt never stop me dreaming. Coming home, it's coming. Football's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming home. It's coming.
Made in Torbay for Torbay. Torbay's only truly local radio station. Your voice in the community. This is RivieraFM News.
Boris Johnson's told Theresa May her plans for Brexit leave the UK a colony of the EU as he quit as Foreign Secretary. With Brexit Secretary David Davis resigning too, there's a lot of pressure on the Prime Minister, who sticked to her guns. His thought she got a good reception when meeting backbench Conservatives tonight. Our political correspondent Lewis Goodall says she urgently needs their support.
Her fate and the fate of her entire government rests in those MPs' hands, those senior Conservative MPs, and of course whether or not there is a revelation from Sir Graham Brady, the chair of the 1922 committee, that he now has the requisite number, the 48 letters from Conservative backbenchers to call for a leadership contest.
Police say it's still unclear whether the nerve agent which killed a woman in Wiltshire came from the same batch used to attack a Russian spy and his daughter. Officers have confirmed it's their main line of inquiry as Dawn Sturgis's death is treated as murder. The Defence Secretary Gavin Williamson went a step further in the Commons, accusing Russia of direct involvement.
The simple reality is that Russia has committed an attack on British soil which has seen the death of a British citizen. That is something that I think the world will unite with us in actually condemning.
Moscow's always denied involvement. Thai Navy officials say 4 more boys have been pulled out of a flooded cave in Thailand alive. That means 4 others. A coach are still trapped deep inside the complex. Prince Louis has been christened at St James's Palace, watched by his older brother Prince George and big sister Princess Charlotte. The first time William and Kate have been seen out with all 3 of their children. Made a shaky start to his lead match at Wimbledon, but he's still ahead. He took the first set 6-4 against Russian Roger Federer. Rafael Nadal